So tell me, is you ready, baby? Tell me, is you ready, baby?
Hey y'all, welcome and welcome back to the belikedee channel. It's your girl D coming back with another review of House of Villains Season 2 Episode 8. And this episode was okay, I was just like, damn, okay, they shaking stuff up, Let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, so this episode really didn't have much going on. It kind of went by super fast for me because we opened up with Candy done picked Safari, Victoria, and Larsa for the hit list. Larsa over here talking about y'all gonna starve if I leave because I'm the one that cooks through somebody. Girl, I cook, okay. So then they all go back inside, and Victoria and Larsa going back and forth because she was like, you can't even afford clothes. What are you wearing? Like, why are you wearing lingerie? And then she was like, well, I can't wait for you to go home or something like that. She's like, at least I have a home to go back to. I said, damn, Larsa, like she hitting that girl hard. That girl already talking about how she got to pay parking tickets and she ain't had no money to do this, and that. I said, okay, you hitting low blows, okay? Low blows, Larsa, now. And the way she kept snapping at her real quick and fast, like, I understand you getting annoyed by her, but the way she's doing it, like, I was like, ooh, Larsa. So then I started feeling bad for Victoria. I was just like, oh my gosh, girl. So then, of course, Larsa hates that she cries and, plays victim, as she says. So then even New York was like, can we all just like, I feel like everybody in the house is going a little bit too hard on Victoria. Like, come on, can we not? And even West in his confessional talking about like, if New York is being the voice of reason, you know what it means in this house, okay? Because she's trying to tell everybody that we need to give a little grace. And then he, in the scene, go ahead and says like, yeah, we need to go and give her a little grace. We don't want her to feel isolated. So then she's upstairs, she's upset. She's saying that the stuff that Larsa said was very hurtful because she knows she don't have a home and, all this and that with money problems. So then they pretty much going back and forth the whole show. Even New York in her confessional saying that Larsa is stooping down to a childish level to be going after this girl and all this and that. So then we go to the challenge. And the challenge is the comedy thing that they did season 1, where they have pictures of them from the house, and then everybody have to write something funny. The house votes on who joke was the funniest. And it was so bad that they kept fast forwarding through the whole scene because none of them was funny. I was like, oh my gosh. Everybody was like, ugh, this is horrible. And then Safari ended up winning. I was like, that was so bad they fast forwarded through the whole thing. And then he had to make a joke with the fact that they had to fast forward. Yes, anyway, Safari ended up winning. So the last people that's on the hit list is Larsa versus Victoria. Of course, they doing all this campaigning around the house. Victoria trying to say to Teresa, you shouldn't vote for Larsa because she put you up, and I voted for you to stay, and all this and that. I forgot Jesse kept playing the fence like he might vote for her, he might not. But then he also was low key in his confessions talk about, I need to break this whole alliance up that West got going on because he's the most, strategic player in the house. And then West and New York still over there talking about how they got a good thing going. We still got a thing, even though we ain't talked about it in a long time, right? And he's like, yeah, that's the best scheme we got going on in the house and nobody even knows. I'm like, okay, I hope it works out in your favor, New York. Elimination ceremony. And they gotta, say their little speech, and Larsa talking about how she, what she said, how she was better than her. I don't know. It became a whole little thing. As they talking, and of course everybody going there. New York, the only one that voted for Victoria to stay, and everybody else voted for Larsa to stay. So Victoria asked going home, but they ain't just sent her home quick. They let her sit there and argue with them for a while. She was arguing with Teresa, calling Teresa stupid because she voted for Larsa even though she said she wasn't. And then, like Larsa is a fake friend, I listen and that. She's like, well, I know her long. She's like, yeah, I see where your loyalties lie. You don't have any loyalty yourself. Da 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 da. And you just keep being stupid. And they just going back and forth. Everybody just like, and then Candy was like, hey, enough. I said, oh, okay, bitch, enough. Okay, Victoria, you entered this game a queen, and you left. What you said? Serving the Queen Elizabeth, who's dead. And I have one thing left to say to you: sashay away, and slam the thing. I said, okay, get her ass. I said, night candy, gathering them up real quick. Let them, enough bickering, bitches. She needs to go. Press her ass up out of there, okay? So then, of course, you think everything is fine, right? She leaving then, but I'm noticing that there's still time in the episode. So I'm like, what's going on? So then Joe ends up telling everybody to rank themselves from most villainous to least villainous, and they have to pick. So they rearranging themselves. New York said she was most villainous, and I was just like, what? But she said she was most villainous because she don't give a fuck, and she pulled the liver since day one, and all this and that. I just said, okay. So West never moved. West stayed in the middle the whole time. He wasn't trying to move nowhere. And Candy trying to say that she should be most villainous and all this. So they going back and forth. So Candy ended up moving to New York, and New York was like, "Oh, fine, I only moving because this bitch heavy-handed, okay?" So then it was Candy, New York. I feel like, yeah, Candy, New York, West. Then it was why the hell Safari was our way at the end like he was least villainous. I said, boy, move, okay? You should be on the other side with the most. But it was on least villainous side. It was Jesse, Larsa, Teresa, and Safari. And Safari, they ended up moving him up, and he tried to. West tried to let him know, like, dude, don't come, bring your ass over here. It's got to be a reason they lining us up like this. So then he went ahead and just stood in the middle. So then Larsa and Teresa was trying to switch spots with Jesse, because they were trying to say Jesse is actually least villainous. But Jesse like, nah, actually I'm going to go all the way up to the other side with the most villainous. So I was like, oh, Jesse, you being an asshole at this point, being annoying. But Teresa was like, I mean, it's whatever. I can't make nobody come back to the spot and now this and that. So they like, yeah, we're going to lock this in. Okay, so it had like Candy, New York, I want to say Jesse, then West, then Safari, and then Larsa and Teresa. And then he was like, then Joe said, which I didn't know, that this is a double elimination. And everybody just like, oh, okay. Then the episode go off. I was like, oh shit, who gonna leave? Most or least? No, not Candy. Teresa can go though, but Candy, no. What they finna do, okay? What the hell finna go on? Good twist, because I'm just like, no. Right, y'all, that's the end of the episode. That's the end of my review for House of Villains, Season 2, Episode 8. Drop down in the comments, let me know what y'all thought about the episode, what y'all think about this being a double elimination, and who y'all think gonna actually leave, and how y'all feel about Larsa taking them low blows on Victoria ass, and Candy sashaying away her ass. I said, damn. But anyway, drop in the comments, let me know what y'all think. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe to the belikedee channel, okay?